You are now listening to Ride With Me, the Flat Tire Andy podcast.
Welcome to Ride With Me, episode 24. Wow, 24 episodes already. Today is October 9, 2020, 9:30 p.m. The reason why is because Officer Ricky is getting married tomorrow.
Oh yeah, definitely nervous, but also very, very excited. So, I don't know why I'm nervous, but I mean, it's the same thing at the end of the day. But
I'll scare the shit out of you today.
Oh,
so
perfect.
You'll either after this podcast you'll either still want to marry her or you want to fucking leave.
Yeah, it's kind of on the fence still, but yeah.
So I don't normally drink. I only drink on a special occasion. The last time we drank was at Moyo's wedding.
Yeah,
we played some beer pong. Yep. Still undefeated right here.
I have my revenge tomorrow, though.
You want me to bring the table?
Oh, I thought that was the plan.
Okay, yeah. I'm bringing the table. So, we're going to start our drinking today.
Uh-huh.
And I have some beers for you, bud.
Okay, cool. What you got?
I got some Belgian Beaver, the seltzers.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Go ahead and grab yours. There's like 2 different flavors. I believe it's passion fruit, and I'm going to have me grapefruit. Is it grapefruit?
No, there's a blackberry, and there's a passion fruit, and pineapple mango. I'm looking at that blackberry, though.
I'm going to grab the pineapple mango.
All right. Well,
and let's toast to you, my friend.
Here's to tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
I love blackberry.
You can taste it.
Yeah. No, this is good.
Anyways, so I'm going to start off with this morning. You know how I listen to Valentine in the morning?
Yeah, of course. Uh-huh.
I'm trying to get a shout out every time. They say the more I speak of them, the more they'll speak of me. I accidentally butt dialed the group chat we have on Instagram, and both their phones started ringing on the air.
Wait. I didn't know you can do that on Instagram.
On Instagram, you can call somebody.
I don't have
video
Instagram,
chat.
so I'm not. Oh, okay. Really? Wow. So wait, was it a video or audio chat?
It was like a video chat.
Oh, shit.
And I have a tendency of putting my phone in my pocket without closing the screen. And I'm listening to the radio show, and all of a sudden, they're like, the phone starts ringing. 2 of their phones start ringing, and they're like, it's Flat Tire Andy. And he's video calling us. And I'm like, I look at my phone. I instantly texted the show. Dude, I'm so sorry. I butt dialed. But look, light up on the air, bro. I'm butt dialed in the show.
That's funny that you're actually able to hear it. That's awesome. Yeah, that is absolutely awesome.
I came home earlier and I was like showing it. I was playing because they do their radio show. They put it on a podcast so you can hear the whole entire thing again.
That's right, because for COVID, right?
They've been doing that way before COVID.
Oh, okay.
They just kind of like put the morning show onto a podcast version of it, and then so you can replay it later on. And anyways, came home and showed the wife and kids, and Letty was laughing like, dude, only you would freaking butt dial the show.
Yeah, no, seriously.
And then their phones ringing on live air.
But like I said, what's awesome though is that you actually heard it. That's pretty. That's something else. One is to do it and like not be aware of it.
Yeah.
But once you heard it, like, Flat Tire, like,
yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, the fact that they're like, Flat Tire is butt dialing us right now.
Hey, dude, what's belching beaver? Dude, it's pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
5.5%.
You have enough. You can have as many as you want, bro. As long as you can still drive home.
I got designated driver, and like you mentioned in your previous podcast, that Tesla can drive itself home, man. So
yeah, I don't want you driving that Tesla by itself, bro. This is pretty good. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, you're getting married tomorrow, bro.
Yep. So, to the listeners, tomorrow, my wife Beatrice and I, our future wife, fiance right now, are doing our legal court signing tomorrow. Because of COVID and everything, we're not able to do like a actual ceremony. So even the courts were closed. To get the actual paperwork was actually quite a headache itself. So we can actually have it for Saturday. But after spending stupid amount of money, we are actually going to finally have our court signing / marriage tomorrow. So that's what's going on September 10th.
Now, so September 10th is, you mean October 10th?
I'm sorry.
Which is tomorrow.
Yeah,
you're already going
to
to forget your anniversary, bro.
And she made it so easy for me. 10-10.
It's easy.
You know, she is 10-10-20. Mathematically makes sense. 10 plus 10 is 20. She made it so easy for me.
That's another thing they were talking about the radio today. Some lady's happy news was that her daughter was getting married on 10-10-2020.
Yeah, I mean
that's easy math, bro. Yeah. Come on.
I mean, my parents made it easy for me already. My birthday is March 3rd, so 3-3.
Okay.
They made it simple, so Betty went along with that. It's like, let's make it simple for our marriage.
March 3rd?
Yeah.
I have a buddy, Luis.
Oh,
My buddy
really?
Luis he's March 3rd.
I have a friend and a cousin that are both born on March 3rd. It's a common birthday.
Dude,
I
I
guess.
still think my birthday's the best.
What is it?
May 2nd, bro. I celebrated with The Rock.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. You
Most
got me there.
electrifying day in the world. You know what I mean? Anyways, no, that's what do you call it? No, now after the wedding, after the signing or tomorrow, are you guys planning on getting married through the church? Because you know our mother-in-law is very strict on that.
Yeah. So that was always our goal. Was court signing first, and it was always going to be small. You know, like small is in the Barrett sense.
Yeah.
Barrett is my fiance's last name. They have a huge family. So small in that sense. It was going to be immediate family only. It was going to be no, seriously. It was so it's going to be the court signing, which is our immediate family, which is what tomorrow's going to be. And then our big wedding would be the year following, where, you know, it's like you said, for mainly our mother-in-law, or my future mother-in-law, where it's going to be the church, the big reception hall. Yeah. You know, that big one would be the following year. So that was always the plan.
Now, you're going big on the reception because of my mother-in-law, or because our mother-in-law, or because you want to? Because with us, we got married at my mother-in-law's backyard. I mean, we got married at the church and then went and celebrated at the backyard.
No, that's for me. That's nothing to do with mother-in-law, suegra, nothing like that. That church is for her. Because me, even though I grew up Catholic, don't really practice it, you know. So that's one thing I'm sure.
Don't say that, bro.
I know, but I don't. I'm not gonna be. I don't lie on your podcast, but
you let everybody else. I appreciate that.
So it's the big reception is for me. I like that part. I like to have a good time. Yeah. So the reception is for Beatrice and I. The church portion is for mother-in-law. For sure.
So yeah, what happened with us is, I don't know. And if you've heard me say it before, I have a tendency of repeating. I don't know if I've already said it in the podcast, but we got married on the 17th or the 22nd of December of 14. And the reason why I did that, it was also through the courts. The reason why I did that was because I wanted to get her on insurance at work, so she didn't have insurance for like a year. So I made sure that I got her on the insurance, but mother-in-law wasn't very happy about that because they're real big Catholic.
Oh, yeah. Okay, nice.
So, no joke, a month later, we're saying I do again because we went to the church.
Oh, so you didn't tie it all in one? Like some people, you know, they'll do court, church, reception.
No. We did it.
Wow. So you had two.
So we had two.
Pretty much back to back.
And the first one was just with my comadre Lydia, and
for the witness.
Layla's Nina, witness, who was Layla's Nina. And then my buddy Ish, who was on episode, he was on one of the episodes. Ish is we talked about his dad about COVID.
Yeah. So
Ish was the second witness, and then I believe we ate at Winter Schnitzel. I think the kids wanted hot dogs. So no, I'm sorry, I lied. We ate at for breakfast. It was early morning, so for breakfast we ate at IHOP, and then we kind of hung out at the beach. You know, we love the beach, bro. I'm right there with you. We hung out at the beach, and then I think for lunch we went to go eat. I think it was just ice creams at Winter Schnitzel, and then speaking of that, now I can if I can say something about Winter Schnitzel, I learned it this morning. I can say that. I can say winter. You know, in the first I was like, I don't want to get sued.
Oh yeah.
As long as I'm not saying anything bad.
I thought you meant that as a joke.
No.
I didn't know that was like.
No, I really thought I can get sued. No, as long as I'm not spreading lies about them, then we're good.
Yeah, I thought that was all a joke the entire time.
Dude, why do you think I feel comfortable now saying Belgian beaver?
This whole time, I just thought you meant it like as that you were trying to just keep everything name.
I thought that
branded.
Dude, I don't know, man. I started a podcast
That's funny.
You know what I mean? So
you should have asked me.
They've been jokes. Oh, that's right. You're a freaking cop.
Well, I mean, I know criminal. I don't know civil, but
anyways. So
I could have told you that.
We went and, like I said, we just had ice cream with the kids. But yeah, mother-in-law wasn't very happy about us getting married, you know, at the courts.
Okay.
So we went and
she was just upset that wasn't through the church, not through the.
It wasn't through.
It was only through the courts and not through the church.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so we ended up hitting up the father of the pastor at the church that we all go to out here in Baldwin Park, and send him an email. Hey, you know what? This is our situation. You know, and we just got custody of the kids as well. They're not baptized, so he was like, "Well, come on down." So 2 birds, 1 stone. we got married, and the kids got baptized the same day.
Now, I do have a question because our mother-in-law did mention something like that, and I have a question because she was like, for Letty, which is your wife, and Andy's wedding, he married them, and all he asked for in return, because as you know, priests, they charge. It's not free. And she said, well, because that was my issue. I'm like, well, I don't want to pay it, because when I was looking around, my priest that I went to, or that I grew up being my priest, he was expensive. And I was like, oh, I don't want to pay that much for something that I'm not going to really, it's just really for my mother-in-law.
I get where you're going with this.
Did he really say, just give me a chicken and I'll marry you guys?
So we went to mass, I'm going to say maybe like 2 weeks after we got married to the courts.
Okay.
And he was talking about, nowhere in the Bible does it say certain things, blah, 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 blah. So he says, if all you can afford is a chicken, I will take a chicken. So no, she wasn't lying. And so that's
awesome.
what gave us the courage to be like, okay, well, we are broke. So, and this is before I, made bank. And so she, like I said, my wife sent him an email, and he responded, and he says, yeah, I mean, that's the case. And I think my mother-in-law slipped him 100.
Yeah, that's what she told me. She said that she still paid him aside.
Yeah, she still slipped him 100.
But yeah, no, that's what she was saying. Because I was like, I don't want to pay for a priest for just you, mother-in-law.
Yeah.
So, but
no, so
that was nice.
Yeah, no, so it was cool. It was like, like I said, he baptized the children, the kids, and then
that's super nice.
And then he married us. It's funny because while he was baptizing the kids, he noticed that the Jojo was a little cabroncito. He wasn't was paying attention. So we have a picture, but I'll show it to you later, where you can see Father Mike splashing holy water on Jojo's face and laughing about it, dude. Like his face is like enjoying that he's splashing Julian with
waking him up.
Yeah,
wake up.
So that was that was pretty funny. That was a pretty funny morning. But and like I said, after that we just went we went and just back to my mother-in-law's house, and we just celebrated there.
So who all was at your wedding then after the church?
After the church, well, we had Uncle Roy and his boys.
That's right. Okay, that I do remember.
I think Uncle Danny, because you heard on the podcast.
Yeah.
And then I think some of father-in-law's family, and then obviously the whole, the sisters and brothers, and my grandma from Texas came down.
That's pretty awesome.
My grandmother from Texas came down. My brother Danny brought her down. My cousin Diana and her mom and sister came down. My mother and I'm gonna say a couple of the kids maybe.
Of your brothers?
Yeah, to my little brothers.
Okay, nice.
But it was again, dude, funny because, dude, I wasn't work. I was back when I proposed. He just got custody of the kids, so I'm making my lawyer $400 monthly payments, and I'm making the private investigator $100. That's $500. So the day that I proposed, Layla and myself walked over to the Centerpoint Mall, that's what they call it.
Okay.
In Oxnard, and I was looking at the jewelry store, and they were like, oh, today is buy one get one free. So pretty much you buy her ring, you get yours for free.
Oh, sweet.
But only today. And that's where they suckered me,
of course, that's how
only today.
Of course, that's how it always is.
And they're like, "Well, which one do you like?" And if you like it, I'm like, "Well, I don't know if it's gonna fit her." And but they're like, "Well, if you can get it back in an hour, we can have it shipped and be back before you guys get married."
Oh, okay. That
so
makes sense, yeah.
I'm like, "Okay,
so get it resized."
Yeah, get it resized. If it doesn't fit her, get it resized, and then we'll get it back to you. We'll get it back to you before the wedding day, which was the main wedding. The first wedding would have been the church, the courthouse.
Of course, yep.
That's what I needed the ring for. So Layla's like, well, why are you in a hurry, Dad? I'm like, well, did you not hear what this lady said? I got to bring it back in an hour. So I literally freaking signed for the paperwork, everything, blah, blah, blah. They gave me mine, and then I made the first payment, and then grabbed the ring, and Layla and I booked it to the house. It wasn't far. Okay. It wasn't far. We're going to say, speaking from La Puente, so from where I live at to, let's say, the McDonald's.
Oh, that's
not that far. So we would walk. We would walk. My wife would like, can you go to the store, get some eggs or whatever? I would walk, just down the street. So we ran to the house. Pretty much, babe, will you marry me? Boom. Oh yeah. Push. Okay, gotta go. Here's the ring. Does it fit? No. Run it. Give me your
Oh,
size.
so it didn't fit though.
It didn't fit her.
Okay,
And but it was like dude, I have to redo that again. I have to redo that again.
What year are you at right now?
This is 14.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is 14.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think it was that.
Yeah,
Wow.
no, it was well, we got together in 12,
Well,
December 12.
You have another 15 coming up. Still can.
So no. Again, no. I have to. I hope she doesn't listen to this podcast. I hope she listens to it after I do it, because she does deserve a better proposal, dude.
So you're not kidding? It really was like that.
I gotta go. You marry? Yes. Run. And I booked it, dude, and took it back, and they still lacked with the ring. So the day of the wedding day at the courts, we used the ring that her grandfather left her behind.
Oh,
We ended up using that instead at the moment, because that ring was fine. So I'm like, babe, she was like, I wanted my ring, but I get it. Well, let's work with what we have.
I could understand that. Yeah.
And then here's the part that's funny. I don't know why my grandmother was like in a bad mood, and like right before, I think she got there right before mass. And so, my mother-in-law, traditional, everything with tradition stuff. Let's have, well, your mom's not here, so let's have your grandmother kind of like put the ring in the box and little bowl and everything, blah, blah, blah. She started criticizing the ring. The ring was too small, because it was tiny, dude. It was tiny.
The one that the grandfather left.
No, the one that I bought her. Because then we got
really?
it. We had the ring for.
So you're talking about not the church wedding.
Now we're talking about the church wedding.
Okay, gotcha.
She said this ring's too small. She was criticizing the ring. She was just in a bad mood, dude.
That must hurt though, man. I would be so devastated.
Old lady, dude, you can't get mad at old people.
I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, dang, come on,
You
grandma.
can't get mad at old people, dude. And it's the first time I've seen her in years, so everything she said. And then who gets married in the winter, and like blah blah blah. She's criticizing everything. Gotta love her though. And so she gives she does what my mother-in-law asked her to do with the ring. She does all that, and then obviously we go to church and we get married. The nervousness part comes up. So we rehearsed the night before, all that good stuff. So when I'm standing where they asked me to stand, there I am with my comb over freaking haircut, because I'm like, well,
Bring it back.
That's how my grandmother used to comb my hair. So let me do it for the one day. And when I asked for her hand, my father-in-law, or your future father-in-law, our father-in-law, kind of was like, he didn't know what to do. And I've said that before. He didn't know what to say. He was like, but the day of the wedding, oh, he says something. So they bring her up. They walk her to the altar, and he hands her over to me, and I don't remember what he said, but he freaking threatened me, like, you better not hurt her, or like, I know where you live type bullshit. So prepare for that one tomorrow, right? Because he freaking threatened me. I'm like, where the hell was this guy the other day? And so
when it's supposed to be just like, hey, who gives this woman to this man?
Right.
It's supposed to be Minister Barrett.
Yeah, no, he freaking like he handed over to me, but he was like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm like, oh shit, okay, my bad, bro. Again, we got married. After we got married, the kids got baptized, and then went back to the house. At the house, obviously, beers everywhere. And dude, I'm telling you, I don't drink.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't drink on my wedding day.
What?
Maybe a couple shots, because they were like shots. I didn't drink.
Oh,
I didn't drink.
Have to.
I didn't drink. Like, dude, I was more excited that the taquero guy was there. My mom, like I said, my mom was there, and then I always try to go and say hi to my grandma and hug her, and like, you're only being nice to me because your mom's right here. I'm like, what? Because they would bump heads.
Okay.
Actually, at the church, my Layla ran over, because taking photos, and Layla went and grabbed my grandmother, because she was sitting down somewhere else on a bench. Come on, grandma, come take a picture. And she said in Spanish, yo no me quiero tomar una foto con esa vieja. And then Layla started laughing. And my grandma's like, oh, you understood me? Don't repeat that.
No,
because my
way.
mother and my grandmother were bumping heads at the time. So she didn't want to be in the same photo with my mother.
That's funny.
So she said, which now my mom's going to hear this. Oops. But yeah, she's like, I don't want to take a picture with that vieja. And she got scared when my daughter understood what she said. She understood what she said. So she's like, oh. So again, back at the house, we're just, having a good time, freaking. I'm watching everybody get drunk, and I'm pretty much clowning on our father-in-law and my boy Roger are freaking drinking. They're karaokeing. They're freaking singing. They're just like having a ball,
awesome.
dude. Like
that is awesome.
My boy Scotty, who I barely known for like maybe 2-3 months, came down.
I remember you mentioned that the past one.
And And freaking, there's a video that we found one day, and he's a split second. Like, we didn't really know him that well, so Layla didn't really focus in on him because she was the one recording. So it's like you split. Such a fast second that you can't even pause it to frame it. You know what I mean? To take a pic. Yeah, that's how fast it is.
Even if you go frame to frame.
Yeah, even if you go frame to frame, it's just that fast.
So it's just a quick pan.
Yeah. So.
Damn.
Like I said, my boy Roger and our father-in-law are getting freaking drunk and freaking taking shots and karaoke to Chente. And then my father-in-law's like, come on. I'm like, nah, so I don't want to drink. I'm watching you guys goof off, whatever. And then he tells my wife, you should have married this guy. Like,
I'm pointing at Roger.
Yeah, I'm going to forgive you because you're drunk. That's fine. I'm going to forgive you because you're drunk. And again, dude, it's just a backyard thing, bro. I mean, I can't think what else.
I've heard
my boy Ish, when my boy Ish was there, he was like fighting Roger for best friend number one. You know, like,
that's funny.
You know, it's like, well, he's my best friend. He's my best friend. It's like,
that's funny. Yeah, because I've heard that those honestly are usually like the best ones when like I've heard talk to my uncle and stuff like that. They're like, you want to know which wedding is the best one I've ever been to in all my life? And they're like, when we just had a backyard wedding and everyone just gets fucking hammered, has a great time. He's like, for some reason, those are the most fun than when you're at like a reception.
It's also funny because my wife's friend came down from Oxnard, also came to the wedding. April, if you're listening. April and her husband, and I think Monica came down. And
is it cool if I grab another one?
Go for it, dude. Just grab a different flavor if you want, whatever.
Try the one you have. Try this one.
That one's pretty good, but.
All right.
And so they reminded her, hey, didn't you hate him? Nice, I like that sound. They're like, didn't you hate him? Because, you know, she hated me in the Walmart days. So they reminded her, hey, didn't you hate him? So then it's time to cut the cake, bro. This is the part where I should have freaking got the sign and I should have ran. Like, this is a sign. This is a sign. The groom's head on the cake, his head fell off.
That's right. Jojo was saying that.
He was saying that the other day, remember?
Yeah. That's right.
The head fell off, bro.
Like, it fell up or was cut off?
I should have ran, bro. I should have ran. No, I didn't run. I stuck around.
Yeah.
But it was a fun day, bro. I mean, to me, it was fun because I never really was grown up around that, you know, and it's like family and friends and, you know, everybody comes around and it's like they were there for each other and they, you know, like they made our day special. And, you know, now I like, okay, give us a break, you know, can I, like, even right now, when you guys pulled up, I'm like, can't you give the guy an hour by himself? And let this, like, my wife's like, really? Like, she puts me off because I'm like, that's what I say. I'm like, dude, can I just watch football by myself? Like, you know, but just like I told you the other day, bro, is you just, you know, you guys got to work at it together.
Oh, yeah.
Work at it together, be a team. And, you know, the one thing that Layla hated was the fact that we told each other, my wife and I told each other everything. So there's no secrets around the house. There is no secrets in the house.
I agree.
And she is like, she's trying to manipulate the situation. She didn't like the fact that, you know, we tell each other everything. So
that's really how it should be, though.
Trust, bro. Trust.
You know. So I got a question for you, though. Because,
I mean,
how long were you with Letty before you discovered she was the one?
I'm going to say, so we started dating, I think maybe, I'm going to say, no, we started kind of going on walks and stuff like that, like around maybe October, November of 2012. Okay. And just because I
was in 12th grade, by the way.
She hated me, bro. She hated my guts. She couldn't stand me. And I don't know, one day she overheard me. She's been a chismosa, bro. She overheard me talking to somebody about going to the beach and staying at the beach and like for hours. And she's like, hey, I live by the beach too. I'm always over there. You know, that's where I go to kind of relax and calm down. And if I'm having a shitty day, and I go there and just problems go away. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I go for walks there too. Blah blah blah. Okay, cool. So we kind of started meeting there, going for walks but I was cut her off like at 2:30. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go.
For the kids, right?
Kids.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So I was gonna take off, and I think what got me to fall in love with her, and it's probably the same way what made her fall in love with me, was she said that how I acted with my kids, same way.
I remember that. Yep.
The kids just loved her and adored her. That when the day that they asked their biological mother, can we call her mom?
Oh, I thought they asked you that.
No, dude.
Whoa.
No. Well,
I
I
didn't
think.
know
Well, no.
that.
I think they. Okay. No. I believe they asked my wife, "Can we call you mom?"
Uh-huh.
And she was like, okay. But then they went and asked the real mom,
Oh, because when you mentioned
"Can we
that,
call her mom?"
yeah, when you mentioned that, I thought you meant they asked you. I didn't know they went and asked their
Yeah.
biological
No,
mom.
they asked the biological mom
Wow.
too. Can we call her mom? And yeah, that wasn't a.
Oh, I mean, I can only imagine how that felt.
Uncomfortable.
Jesus. Yeah.
But
seriously.
I think that the fact that my kids fell in love with her was what made me like, just because me, bro. I'm a very cautious of who I bring around the kids,
Yep.
and the fact that these kids are trying to call her mom now, and just the way she treated them, and then the way that we come over here to visit the family, and they freaking I mean, I'm not gonna say they accepted us right away, because here comes my daughter with a guy older than her with 3 kids, and like pretty much like I said, Uncle Roy freaking drilled me like, who are you? Because
Yeah, I heard that story.
and like Lulu didn't talk to me for like 2 years, bro. Yeah, she didn't talk to me even after we said I do, bro. She didn't talk to me for like 2 years. And
Yeah.
but
She's a little tough.
again, we came out here, and the way that they treated the boys, like the kids, like Layla too, like if they were family, like now they're calling these people grandpa and grandma, and like Theo this and Theo that and Theo, and like I think I found like I believe I told my mother-in-law, it's like I found my family.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously you've heard the story.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
So that was my thing. It's like I found my family, and it's like, that's what made, like, again, the way that she treated my kids is the way that, because I mean, I even have an ex-girlfriend who never met the kids. She didn't meet them, not because she was a bad person, but because we never got around to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And but again, dude, just the way she put my kids first, like, she even look at now, dude. She, after I got custody of the kids, or right before I got custody of the kids, she ended up getting fired from a company, and for being dedicated. She got fired for being dedicated, and she didn't go back to work, bro. She's the one that's been taking the kids to school. Freaking, like, these kids are smart because of her.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
She got them to read. She everything that I would have never assumed to do. It's funny because last dude, these Belgian beavers are pretty good, man. They're coming back. I had a conversation with the mother of my kids, and even she said, well, you had your wife that was able to take them to school and this and that, because we were talking about Layla's grades.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm like, you know what? You're right. I give you that. I did have my wife. I do have my wife that does everything while I go to work. You're right. But you're still her mom, and you got to, get her to school.
Gotta nip it in the bud.
Again, bro, to your question, bro, it's just the way she, treated my kids, bro. And, to me, my kids are everything.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
To me, my kids are everything. So
and it shows every time.
that was and again, the same for her. The way I acted with my kids is the same way that I saw her act with my kids. And it's like, when like I said, when the kids are like, can we call her mom? That's when I was like, shit, I gotta marry this one. I love you, babe. I love you, babe.
Yeah, because I mean, I think when I told my family that I was gonna propose to Betty, they were like, one of my sisters later on afterwards, because I had a little family meeting at my parents' house. I had everyone meet up there, and I showed them the ring, and I told them what my plan was. And like after that, about an hour later when I left, my sister texted me, hey, is Betty pregnant? And I'm like,
typical Mexican.
yeah,
bro.
I'm like, because I mean, to them it's kind of sudden. I mean, it was like we were only dating for like a year and a half before I actually asked her
and
to marry
for the
me.
record, the last guy was a douchebag.
Yeah, I mean, so I mean, I can't comment on that, but
You don't know him, but I can. I can.
I mean, that's kind of the sad part. I knew the guy because I mean, he's been to my parents' house.
So how does it feel to steal Betty from some other dude?
I'm not gonna lie, it's not the first time. Not the first,
Wow.
Yeah, no, but it's I told my sister like, no, she's not pregnant, nothing like that. We're not getting married because there's a kid on the way. None of that. And it's like I told Betty and how I told, because I actually took our suegros. I took them out.
Yeah, you took him to eat.
Yeah, I took him to
Thanks
eat.
for the invite.
Well, it was supposed to be intimate.
I don't give a
you know?
shit. Thanks for the invite.
So
I could have been in the background a little flaggy.
Yeah,
Ricky,
so-
Ricky, you can do it.
that would have been
He's
nice.
a man.
Because I was more nervous to ask them than I was for Betty.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I felt like they're like, we've only known you for like maybe like 8 months to a year. Because I mean, I've known Betty in the academy. But
Yeah.
didn't really come around that much when I was in the academy. We were just doing our own thing.
Yeah.
And we're busy trying to pass that. So for that half a year, I wasn't really around your guys' family. I was just with Betty. So yeah, it's like I told them.
But you climbed the ranks real quick, bro.
Well, I mean,
Real quick.
I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty easy in this family. It's a lot like mine, so I feel like I fit in a lot here. Like, so this is what I told Betty. I was like, look, I know to you this may seem sudden, but I was like, this girl that I dated previous to you, I considered marrying after 6 years, and I'm like, I might marry this girl.
You were with someone for 6 years?
6 years.
Hold on, bro. I'm gonna get another beer.
Yeah, do your thing.
Let me see. I had the pineapple mango.
That blackberry is no joke. I'm
No
not
joke?
lying. Yeah,
All right, let me
but
see.
that passion fruit I'm kind of eyeing. It looks like it might be pretty good.
All right, let me see. I'll tell you what's up.
All right. So
6 years.
yeah, so 6 years, and I dumped it all for Betty because there was one thing.
Dude, you taste the passion fruit.
Fuck. All right,
You
I'll get that
taste
one.
it.
I'll get that one next. And if there's another one. I think there was another one. Right
There's
there. I see
another
it.
one.
All right, perfect.
It's 2 of each.
Oh, okay, sweet. So, wait, what is this? A 6-pack? No,
There's a 12-pack. There's the rest of them in the fridge, bro. The rest of them in the fridge.
All right, sweet.
I had to put these in the ice bucket and everything. Look how pretty.
Yeah, I did. I'm not gonna lie. In your Corona seltzer bucket, I like it, dude.
That's what I got,
You
bro.
you made it fancy for me, man. I
Hey.
like it.
Got it.
Best
This is
podcast
going
bachelor
forward.
party.
Going forward, this is what the podcast is going to be.
Podcast bachelor party. I like
That's
it.
right. Let's go.
So yeah, so I considered marrying this girl of 6 years, and you know what? She was a really good person. I got nothing bad to say about her. The only negative thing I have is her family was like, I would literally do everything. I hate doing yard work and chores, and I would like clean up their yard at their house.
Yeah, you were the next one in line, bro. I stepped off when you came. I'm like, yes, you
I
sucker.
was like, oh my god, dude, this thing's and like the thing is like they weren't like courteous at all, and I'm like, dude, this family, like some of her cousins are really cool, but I'm not gonna lie, her family kind of sucked. They were all well educated.
Oh shit, you're talking about the ex. I think you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about my ex.
I think you were talking about us, bro.
No, the ex. I'm talking about the ex. The
My
ex's
bad.
family.
My bad.
They were all smart. They're all well educated. Like, I'm talking like same thing, kind of like here. Like engineers, doctors, shit like that.
Dude, can you believe all that? And now we got cops.
Yeah, no, and I'm talking about that the ex's family. That's how they were as well.
Oh,
But they were
okay.
stuck up,
Oh,
and so I did not feel. And I was there for 6 years. I was barely starting to feel somewhat welcomed.
ouch.
Yeah, so when I met this family and I went to, I think it was Letty's party.
It was Letty's 30th birthday party, and then we're
everyone
like,
was super nice to me. No,
we didn't know you were trying to sneak up, bro.
I
we
thought
didn't know you were
did it.
fishing, homie.
And everyone was super nice,
And,
outgoing.
Dude,
it was
and
awesome.
then Letty was the first one. My wife was the first one to tell me, this guy better watch out. Not you, the other guy. This guy better watch out. We can see the chemistry between these two. And then what? There you are. Now you're here. Now you're here.
I'm not gonna lie, around that time we were kind of starting to talk, but we weren't sure if this was something real or more just like an academy fling. So we were kind of just like, nothing had happened, but we were like, we're feeling something.
Oh,
So,
no.
But yeah, no. Once in my head, and I'm like, okay, I consider marrying a girl 6 years that I might have married, and this girl is more awesome and above, more dedicated. Her family is the fucking shit. I get along with all of them. They're all awesome. I was like, this to me was like a no-brainer. I was like, I don't need no societal norms to tell me I gotta wait X amount of years. I'm like, no, this is a lady that has her head straight. Her family's great. I don't need to wait anymore. This is the woman that I want and need to marry.
So
She's perfect.
Back to my story. You found your family.
Yes.
Because that's exactly what I said.
Because going from my family and then going here or to any family function, it feels like I'm going from my family and it's extended. That's literally the extended. I
same
feel like
exact thing.
I'm at home
Yeah.
still. I feel like I'm at home.
Dude, again, they made us feel, regardless of what their thoughts were of me, or if they
Early
maybe
on.
they told her onto the side, but they're very well open armed, welcoming. Everything was like, no one ever gave me like I said, Lulu just kind of gave
She's
me
a
her.
tough one. She's a tough
she
one.
gave me the cold shoulder, and now like I consider her the second best, the second favorite. I only say that because Betty's here in the house. So when Betty's not around, then she's a second. But plus Betty scares me. She has a gun. And no, she didn't. Like I said, she didn't speak to me for like 2 years, and I don't know what was her reason, but I get it, dude. A guy that's 6 years older than her sister, 3 kids, all this drama that he freaking has, been through for who knows how long. And now, I mean, we're cool. Like, but Lulu and I are freaking. I think once Lulu got pregnant, like that's one day we had a serious conversation. We're just talking, and I remember the drive home, and I was like, "Babe, Lulu and I talked for like an hour." Like I was like, "Yeah, we talked." Like, wow, like we talked. So that was good. That was good. Pero so what are we expecting tomorrow, bro?
So I kind of want you to be a little bit of a surprise, but just expect a good time. The one thing I will say though,
Will there be a clown?
Besides me, no.
Shit.
No, besides me. But no, dude, I will say one thing though. So we're gonna have 3 beverages tomorrow that I'm making. It's the whiskey sours, which bomb. I promise you, dude. They are so good. And I just I was playing with the recipe yesterday, and I figured out the proper combination of mixes, and I made a bomb pina colada.
Okay.
So good, dude. Yeah, and
I'm not into mixed drinks, bro. But
no. I'm telling you, dude.
you said the last time I got drunk. I don't know if I want to get drunk.
No, I'm telling. Well, that's why I'm bringing beer, and I'm buying some beer off of you as well.
My
so
wife
that
said
way-
that I look like an angry drunk at freaking Moyo's wedding thing.
No, you're just a competitive drunk, and I like it. You have to remember, tomorrow's home court for me.
Oh,
tomorrow's home
that's
court.
right.
So
6-0, baby.
tomorrow's home court.
We're not talking about. I'm not adding the ones that you lost to when we first played.
Here at your
So
house.
I'm like
But that was
9-0,
your home court.
dude.
That was your
Doesn't
home
matter.
court. We played at a neutral event. I'm not gonna lie, you got me, but now this is my home court advantage.
All right, but I'm still 9-0
So
against you, bro.
maybe next Saturday, the listeners will know if you're 10 and above.
For those of you the guys that don't know what we're talking about beer pong.
Unfortunately, Flat Tire Andy has
9 victories over
made
him.
me not win one. From a college athlete to not win in anything is pretty hurtful. My ego's hurting. I'm not gonna lie,
You might
Andy.
have kicked my ass in basketball in chanclas, but when it comes to beer pong, bro,
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Ask any college athlete if they lose in anything, whether or not it's their sport, it hurts our ego to the max. So
and I was at Moyo's thing, dude. I was drunk and I was still freaking knocking him out.
I think that's what it was. I think I was trying to drink more at Moyo so I can give myself an excuse of why I'm losing. I'm like, this is why I'm losing. I'm drinking way too much.
Dude, that day I beat everyone, bro.
You did. I'll give you that.
Everyone.
But tomorrow is home court advantage.
Okay.
I don't care if I got to roofie your drinks. I'm winning tomorrow.
All right. Roofing my drinks.
Like I said, home court advantage.
Homie, as long as
Advantage play.
as long as I'm not on someone's roof, don't put me on
I
anyone's
can't promise if you and I might not be married after tomorrow.
this fool. Any other questions for me, bro? To get you ready for tomorrow? Or
Yeah, how do I last 14 years?
I'm not there yet.
You said you're at 14 years.
No, I said we got together in 12. So
Oh, so
we're going on 6 years. No, we're going on 6 years married. We're going on 8 years together.
I asked you this earlier. You said 14.
No, I said the year 14.
Oh,
That's when we got
okay,
married. We got
okay.
married year 14.
So you're at year
Going on 8 years.
Okay, so how do I last 8 years?
How to last 8 years? You can't choke him because it's a felony. You can't beat him.
Just don't leave marks. It's a misdemeanor.
Coming from a police officer.
I'm kidding. Don't do that.
I can't really leave her because my kids will freaking take her side. So
And they've expressed that heavily.
honest. Oh, yeah, dude. The other day she said "ow" jokingly, and I already have both the boys on my. Dude, I was gonna call the cops.
No, they got her back.
They
got
do.
her back.
Oh, they do. No joke. They do. Like if I even raise my voice at her, Nick's like looking at me like, "Really, Dad? Really? You wanna check your tone?" Dude, I'm your dad, homie. You need to back off. It's sick. You don't tell me. They're gonna do it. I if I were to ever lay a finger on her, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Not only will my own blood will kick my ass, uncle down the street might take me to the desert.
Yeah, oh,
and
yes, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, no, just a lot of patience, bro. I mean, I mean, I did take anger. I did take counseling to understand my own triggers, to understand why I get upset, and then just a lot of, I mean, again, just a lot of patience, and pretty much a happy wife. What is it? Happy wife, happy life.
Yep.
It's true, dude. It's true. It's funny because recently she was asking me why I was getting upset because money. I'm you know me, bro. You know that I'm the only one working here, so I feel like if I'm gonna throw $300 on a trip, but we're not using that $300 on that trip, to me is money wasted.
Yeah, okay. I can
And
see that.
she's like, if you didn't want to go, why did you were the first one to pay up that money. You were quick and you were excited. And my response was because I'm a pleaser. And I'm a pleaser when it comes down, for me paying those $300, it put a smile on your face and it put a smile on the kids' faces. So I'm a pleaser.
And you gotta admit, you're for what Letty's been doing for mine and Betty's wedding, internally grateful. Your kids are awesome. At the end of the day, they definitely deserve it.
So exactly. So again, I'm a pleaser. Do I want to? No. Like she says, like, well, why did you do this and why did you do that? Because it makes you happy. I don't want to go and hang out. Because obviously, I did say in the beginning, yeah, I found the family. I found my family. But then more and more time, you start seeing like people's true colors. I'm obviously the asshole of the family. Then you have this person.
That's debatable.
I feel like I'm the asshole. They can't even ask me for their own, like they can't even show me a bill because they're afraid to talk to me. So it's like, now it's like, okay, we spend too much time with your family. We literally see your family, every weekend. Can we just stay home for a day? Can we just stay home? Can I just stay home for a weekend? And I think that's where we bumped heads. We bump heads because they're used to that, bro. They're united.
They are. Yep.
They're very united.
Very, very close.
I'm at the point where okay, well, I shouldn't say it because I'm married into the family. I shouldn't say it, but I do say it. And it's like, well, they're your family. You go hang out. I just want to watch football.
And that's why I say, for me, that's exactly how my family is. So to me, I'm at home.
Again,
I'm at home.
What I remind her is two different worlds.
Which makes sense.
At first, love how everybody used to be. Honestly, we used to play basketball in the backyard before they put that porch thing.
Oh, okay,
there was the basketball court that's up here.
Oh, really?
Used to be in the backyard.
Yeah, but where though? Because I can't imagine it right now.
Where they hang the bikes, where the bikes are hanging on the side.
Okay, yeah.
So literally kitty corner where that window's at. So here's the wall.
Yeah.
The bikes are right here. Here's the window. Those right here.
Oh, okay, so at the corner.
Yeah, in the corner.
Oh, so the pool one.
Yeah.
Oh, so not the one that I hung.
No.
Oh, okay.
Pool. And we used to play.
Okay.
I no joke. When we go visit, I would take an outfit because we would play basketball. It's funny because I watched the Laker game today, and I'm like, I can't stand watching basketball. I'll play it. I just can't stand it. Soccer, I can't stand watching it, but I'll play it. So, anyways, there was a different environment, and then just people bump heads. Go for it, dude. Grab it. No. Just different people's point of views. People bumping heads, and go for it. Open that thing. I like that sound.
I didn't want to cut you
I
off.
love that sound, bro. Just like I said, just people's different mentality, point of views, and stuff like that kind of bumped heads and stuff. So I don't think we're the same way we used to be from the beginning, but it is what I'm not even care about the dogs are barking anymore. But it is what it is, dude. And a lot of patience mainly, and a lot of like I said, I'm a pleaser when it comes to what I know is good, what's going to make her happy. And if me spending $600 to go to Big Bear, then it is what it is. Now they want to go to Puerto Peñasco next year. If I have to go buy all our passports and spend so much, I know it puts
Time. Do you not have your passport?
No.
Neither
no
of
one.
you?
No one.
Besides let them, assuming.
Oh, it expired.
Oh, but that's cheap too.
What's with the 20 questions, bro?
Huh?
What's with the 20 questions?
Well, I just thought y'all, because they've been to that trip a lot.
Homie.
I assumed y'all go.
Homie. First of all, We're from Oxnard. Nobody in Oxnard has passports. Wait,
This is the
that's a lie. Oxnard can fucking sue me now because I made a lie. No, we don't have. We never really. We don't travel, bro. We don't travel. The most I've traveled was at your birthday when I went to freaking Arizona. I'm a Rick is coming over for his birthday at my house. Deuces. I'm winning this trip on purpose to get the hell out of here. And no, we don't have passports. Anyways, so they want to go to Puerto Peñasco next year, and it's like, that's what I tell my wife. It's like your family plans these trips without taking into consideration everyone's wallet.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's why I get upset. But at the end of the day, yes, I pay for the trip, even though I'm like, fuck. No.
But at the end of the day, you know that because of how good you are at what you do, that somehow you know that you can pull it
I
off,
just know that I gotta go slam a liquor store with way more product.
I would say because you know that you can do it. It's just gonna take some work, you know. But
oh yeah, but
it can happen
again.
But
Patience, bro.
And it's honestly because of how good you are at what you do.
Yeah.
Though.
Dude, I guess that's my answer to your question. Back to your question.
No, it makes sense.
Patience.
And then I got one last question for you, Andy.
Okay.
Well, it's a 2-part question though.
I don't think I'm that smart.
That's
Go for
okay.
it. Shoot it.
Have you ever smoked a cigar in your life?
No.
Okay. Second part to that question, 'cause that's what I figured. Will you please smoke a cigar with me tomorrow? It's my big day. It's what I'm asking.
If I were to smoke a cigar
on your podcast, I'm asking you. And Flat Tire Andy, will you please smoke a very mild but good cigar with me tomorrow on my wedding day? Will you please do that for me?
Episode 9, I turned the guy down for a cigar. He pulled it out and everything. I had a shot, but he pulled out a cigar and I turned it down.
I know.
I can't answer, bro. I guess we're going to find out next episode.
I guess next Saturday, stay tuned and you'll find out if Flat Tire Andy took us at least a puff. Because I'm not going to lie, it's your cigar is paid for already. It's at the house. It's there waiting. Now, it's whether or not it gets cut and burned.
Does it have a gold, like, what do you call those? It does?
Oh. It's a good, I'm not going to lie, it's a good one. I paid not super expensive, but I got a good one. It's definitely, it's definitely good quality. It's not going to be too bad. I've had some before. It's really good, very mild, great for beginners. I'm telling you. So, next episode, I guess, from Flat Tire Andy's mouth, you'll find out if he finally had his first cigar with me.
I was supposed to get you high today, but
that's why I'm trying to get you high on Saturday or tomorrow.
I was supposed to get you high, bro, but I didn't find weed. You saw that text I sent you?
I did. I liked it. I'm
like, hey, bro, you don't smoke, but I'm gonna get you high tonight. No, I'm probably just drunk. Because after this podcast, we're gonna keep drinking.
Oh yeah, big time.
There's more in the fridge. Anyways, I don't think I have anything else, bro. Unless you have one more question. Nothing. Patience and. Again, buddy, this is like the 5th episode, 6th episode you've been on here? Definitely. 4th or 5th, yeah. Definitely going to get you a plaque. And like always, thank you for riding with me.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for listening to Ride With Me, the Flat Tire Andy podcast. Thank you for listening to Ride With Me, the Flat Tire Andy podcast. You can also listen to us on iTunes, Spotify, and Podbean.